Now, I get the fan frustration, but I don't think there's anyone more frustrated than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a competitor. At the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm a warrior. Like, I battle like everyone else battle, but at the end of the day, like, it's all about wanting it more. And to me, not having everyone want it as bad as you do, that kind of hurts the most, you know? Because, like, if you're willing to take a beating like that says a lot.
You find it tougher to move on after a loss like that for the next game?
I think I'll find it tougher if, people don't step up. I think that's the tougher to, like, damn, like, this is the mentality, this is the movement of this team. So to me, it's like a approval weekend. And I'm not just, not putting anything on any of my teammates. I'm saying myself included. Like, I need to step up. We all need to step up. Like, it would hurt me more if we all didn't step up. We all played down to that standard again. Because that just tells me we're not moving in the direction that we should be moving.
What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your one-stop destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we're diving deep into a serious issue that's been haunting us, our run defense. But before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your subscription helps us grow and gets us one step closer to our goal of 11,000 subscribers. Your support is invaluable to us, and we've got so much more Cowboys content on the way that you won't want to miss. So, let's get into it. I know it's been a rough week. You can feel the frustration, right? I mean, we're coming off a tough performance, and the one glaring problem we can't seem to ignore is our inability to stop the run. Cowboys fans, how are we feeling about this defense right now? Be honest, drop your thoughts in the comments because I know a lot of us are concerned. Micah Parsons has been speaking out. And honestly, I'm glad to see him stepping up as a leader. He's been holding himself accountable, but he's also indirectly calling out some of his teammates. Whether he's aiming at Jordan Phillips or others on the line, one thing is clear: the effort we put out on the field last week wasn't enough. We were outmatched, outmuscled, and it showed. But now, Micah's calling this a prove-it week. He's setting the tone for a rebound, and I love to see that from our young leader. Micah even said it wasn't on Mike Zimmer. He took responsibility and made it clear that the game plan wasn't the problem. It was our execution. We just didn't bring the physicality. Cowboys Nation, do you think this is a wake-up call? Let us know in the comments if you believe the defense can turn it around. Cast your vote in our community poll. Is this just a bad stretch, or are we in real trouble? Now let's talk about another leader who's been vocal, Eric Kendricks. He spoke to one of the best reporters in the game, Patrick No. C. Walker, and said this week's matchup against the Ravens is a huge opportunity. The Ravens are no joke. They've been a powerhouse team for years. This is our chance to bounce back and show that we're not a team to mess with. Kendricks knows what's at stake, and I'm with him on this. But let's face it, the Cowboys' run defense needs help, and it needs it fast. We've got one of the best pass rushing duos in the league with Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. We know that. We've got a solid secondary that'll get even stronger once Darren Bland is back. But stopping the run? That's where we're vulnerable, and every team knows it. Let's break down the numbers. Through the first 2 weeks, the Cowboys ranked 29th in rushing yards allowed before contact. That means opposing teams are running for 2.1 yards before we even lay a hand on them. And 49.1% of the time, those runs are resulting in positive EPA for the offense. That's the second worst rate in the NFL. For a defense that's supposed to be elite, those stats are a major red flag. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. We drafted Motzie Smith in the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft to shore up that interior line, right? But so far, his performance hasn't lived up to expectations. His rookie season was a struggle, finishing with a PFF grade that ranked him 113th out of 130 qualifying defenders. And this season? It's not looking much better. He's currently ranked 110th in run defense among interior linemen. That's tough to hear, especially when you think about the investment we made in him. But it's not just Motzie. Jordan Phillips, who we traded for in August, is now on injured reserve after just a couple of games. And Linval Joseph, who was brought in to add veteran presence, hasn't been much better. He's ranked 105th out of 112 interior defenders in run defense. Osa Odigizwa, not far behind at 107th. When your entire interior defensive line is struggling like that, it's hard to scheme around it. We can't rely solely on our edge rushers to win games. Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Is this fixable? Do you believe we can turn this around with the guys we have, or should the Cowboys be looking for more help on the interior? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. And while you're there, don't forget to vote in our poll. Do we need to make a trade, or can this team figure it out as is? Let's talk strategy for a second. The Cowboys' defense is built to dominate in passing situations. When we've got a lead, teams are forced to throw, and that's when Micah and DeMarcus can pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. But if we're not stopping the run, we're never going to be in those favorable situations. We saw it in Week 2 against the New Orleans Saints. We couldn't stop the run, and it kept our offense off the field. That's a recipe for disaster. But here's the thing, I'm not ready to panic just yet. Eric Kendricks, Brandon Cooks, and Micah Parsons are all telling us not to. They're saying it's a prove-it week, and I believe that. The Ravens are a physical team, and they're going to test us, but I think this team can rise to the occasion. It's about effort. It's about execution. And it's about heart. This week, we need to see some adjustments. Whether it's shifting the lineup, bringing in reinforcements, or just stepping up in the trenches, something has to change. But I still have faith in this defense. The talent is there. The leadership is there. And Cowboys Nation, I know you're frustrated, but let's stick with this team. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and help us reach our goal of 11,000 subscribers. Your support keeps us going, and we're not going to stop bringing you the best Cowboys content out there. As we gear up for the Ravens, keep an eye on the trenches. This game is going to be won or lost in the battle up front. If we can control the line of scrimmage, stop the run, and force the Ravens into passing situations, we've got a shot. If not, it could be another long day for the defense. So, Cowboys Nation, what's your confidence level heading into this week? Drop a number in the comments from 1 to 10, and let us know how you're feeling about this game. Are you confident we can turn things around, or are you worried this issue could linger all season? Your input matters, and we love engaging with you in the comments. Before we wrap up, make sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying the content, and share this video with your fellow Cowboys fans. Let's get the conversation going because we've got a lot to talk about. From the defense's struggles to the leadership in the locker room, this team is at a crossroads, and the next few weeks will tell us a lot about what kind of season we're going to have. That's it for today's episode of Cowboys News TV. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget, subscribe, ring that bell, and join us as we push toward 11,000 subscribers. With your help, we'll get there in no time. I'm Dave, and until next time, stay strong, stay loyal, and go Cowboys.